Okay, so there is a scrapbook layout challenge on one of my Facebook groups that I join. I think it's inspired by memories, but if I'm not correct, it'll be in the description below. So I have chosen the layout. The layout I think was also one of the challenges and stuff. So I'm doing the color orange today because I like it, and I'm scrapbooking this picture of Hopi, which you see her quite often on these videos. She's like my sidekick, everything about her. So part of the challenge is you have to use 5 of an orange color. Like the layout has to be orange. So you have to use at least 5 elements of orange. So I've got orange paper, orange twine, orange stickers. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I have some orange enamel dots, and then I'll probably use some stamps in orange. So that's going to be my 5 elements that I'm using for orange. So it'll pretty much be an all orange paper. So far to the layout, I've already started putting together a few of the things, but I just thought I would go ahead and show you. So I've matted my picture on, do I still have the paper out? I don't know if I kept the paper. Yes, I did. I matted my picture on this old Karen Foster design Dog's Life. Oh, this is old paper. It doesn't even have a year on it. I don't know. But it's this paper. So I matted Hope's picture on that. And I have some old scrap ease. I've never even heard of them, but this is called Sports Texture. This is old paper too. And this one, I think it's pretty much by the same company. I'm not sure. But I got these banners cut. I'm going to layer these up here. I have a little die cut that I made, like a little cup file, so I'm going to fill up these banners here with some more orange paper, and I'm going to put my layout together, and I'm going to take you along on the journey. So let's get at it. So I went ahead and punched holes in the orange cardstock, and I am going to try to thread and make a knot. I decided not to use a cut file. After all, I wanted to use the thread because I needed a different kind of element. And I can't get this thread through the holes at all. It's too thick. Sure, I could have made the holes bigger, but I didn't. And so I struggled with that for a while. And then I switched to embroidery floss. So I remembered I had some orange embroidery floss, and I sped this up so the video won't be too long. So anyways, I remembered I had this orange embroidery floss, so I went ahead and used that, and then I had to go on a hunt for some tags, and I found some tags, and I went ahead and traced them on this paper because I'm going to thread the tags and the picture and make my own banner. Yep, that's the plan. Yeah. So I traced it out, and then I fussy cut it out. Like, there was probably an easier way. I don't know. Okay, so I've got one tag in the picture threaded onto my banner, and I've got one more banner, or one more, what do you call it, tag, to thread onto the banner. And this is not going very fast at all. I did speed it up. Yeah, I sped it up. Okay. So, yeah, and I struggle a little bit here trying to tie a stupid double knot. But I finally manage it. Yeah. But, it's not easy to tie a double knot when you're... And I should have, but I totally didn't do this. I should have laid down those other two, what do you call them? Little pennants, flags, I forgot what you call them, banners. I should have glued them down before I put on my banner, and I realized that because now I gotta like flip everything up and move everything around, and that was kind of a pain to get it positioned where I wanted it, so I gotta pick everything up, but I got it. It worked. So then I'm laying down the second one. So really, this layout, doing a layout all in one color, it is a challenge because it's like, I don't have a whole lot that's orange. I'm just like sitting there thinking, what am I going to put on this layout that's orange? I couldn't really think of a whole lot to put on there that was orange. So I'm looking at it and like, what do I do now? What do I do now? So I go ahead and I lay down, I glue down the tags and the picture, and I try to get it where I want it. And I'm like, that's not right. I gotta pull it down. I needed to make it more taut, I guess, so it would lay down smoother. I didn't want it really loose. So glue down my picture using my Zig glue pen. I love my Zig glue pen. Absolutely love. That's like one of my must-haves is my Zig glue pen. So, and one more tag to glue down. Yeah, I like that. I really like that paper I have that has the oranges on it. I'm just not sure. I think it's Stampin' Up. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on that. There, I like that. Different. I think it's different. I don't know. To me, it's different. Now I'm staring at it, wondering, what do I do next? So I decide I want to stamp out the word orange, so I line all my alpha letters up on my stamp block, and I get a tag, and I cut it down, and I try to stamp the word orange, but my A doesn't turn out the first time, and I don't like the color, so I tried it a second time, and I finally went to my Stamp-A-Rabbit. So I lay my title down, and my title for this layout is Orange You Happy, because it looks like Hope is smiling. Embellishment time! So I have a few embellishments I found that I really wanted to use on this layout, and one of them says Orange You Sweet. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to put it, and I kind of finally line it up over one of the tags. And then I have, yeah, I think I go ahead and that's its home place. I lay it down, and then I have this orange soda bottle, and I'm like, where am I going to put this so it looks even? Not there. I thought about on the picture. Nah, I don't like it there. And finally, I decided to put it across the tag. So, and I really like the soda bottle. I think it says smile, this is my happy place, or something like that. I forgot what it says. I can probably see it in a little bit when my hands are out of the way. But yeah, this is the fun part where you get to add everything else to it. So yeah. Then I decided, do I want to use a frame? No. No, I don't like the frames too much. So I'm like figuring out what else do I want on there. I like my title. I like my two embellishments that I have on there. So then I go ahead and I'm going to use this stamp set, which came in one of the card making magazines that you buy like at Barnes and Noble and stuff. I really like those magazines because sometimes they have some really cool stamps that come with it, and I really like this stamp set. It was pretty cool. So I'm going to use pumpkin pie again, and I'm going to use the chair, and there's a dog stamp too on there that looks like hope. So, and I struggle, it's like these photo polymer or whatever they are, they stick to those plastic sheets like, oh my goodness. It is like, I don't know, it's just really freaking hard to peel them off. And I'm trying not to stretch out the stamp while I'm peeling it off the backing, but oh my goodness. It's like, just pull off already. And then I gotta go on a hunt for my big, huge, ginormous stamping block, which I couldn't find. So, yeah. Way to be prepared, right? But I guess it's all part of the layout. Oh, I found my tangerine mist, which I'll probably use at the end. Which I do use at the end. I don't know if I videoed that or not. So I put my stamp down on the stamp block, and I ink it up with the pumpkin pie. And I'm hoping it turns out, because sometimes these bigger stamps like this, they don't really turn out all that great. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Please let this turn out. Please let this turn out. I line it up, and I stamp it down. Push down on it really good. Perfection! Yeah! First time perfection. So I fussy cut it out. Yeah, the fussy cutting gets kind of boring here, but